Bonjour, French 1 students. Here is your Lesson 7 listening activities, workbook pages 69 and 70.
Unité 3. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Leçon 7. Une boum. Section 1. Je parle français. A. Questions et réponses. You will hear a series of questions addressed to you. Answer them affirmatively. Listen to the model. Modèle.
Tu parles français?
Oui, je parle français.
Commençons. Let's begin. 1.
Tu parles anglais?
Oui, je parle anglais.
2.
Tu joues au basket?
Oui, je joue au basket.
3.
Tu joues aux jeux vidéo?
Oui, je joue aux jeux vidéo.
4.
Tu regardes la télé?
Oui, je regarde la télé.
5.
Tu écoutes la radio?
Oui, j'écoute la radio.
6.
Tu étudies?
Oui, j'étudie.
7.
Tu organises une boum?
Oui, j'organise une boum.
8.
Tu invites un copain?
Oui, j'invite un copain.
B. Regardez et parlez. You will hear the names of different people. Say that each one is doing the activity shown in your workbook. Use il or elle as appropriate. Listen to the model. Modèle.
Pauline.
Elle joue au foot.
Commençons.
1. Thomas.
Il joue au basket.
2. Stéphanie.
Elle nage.
3. Marc.
Il mange.
4. Isabelle.
Elle regarde la télé.
5. Frédéric.
Il téléphone.
6. Mélanie.
Elle chante.
7. Monsieur Rémy.
Il travaille.
8. Madame Dupin.
Elle voyage.
Here is that key for you.
Section 2. Nous parlons français. C. Questions et réponses. Now you will hear a series of questions about you and your friend. Answer them affirmatively using nous. Listen to the model. Modèle.
Vous parlez français?
Oui, nous parlons français.
Commençons. 1.
Vous parlez anglais?
Oui, nous parlons anglais.
2.
Vous jouez au foot?
Oui, nous jouons au foot.
3.
Vous travaillez?
Oui, nous travaillons.
4.
Vous étudiez?
Oui, Nous étudions.
5.
Vous invitez un copain?
Oui, nous invitons un copain.
Section 3. Oui ou non. D. Compréhension orale. You will hear what various people do or don't do. Listen carefully to each sentence. If the verb is in the affirmative, mark row A. If the verb is in the negative, mark row B. You will hear each sentence twice. Listen to the model. Modèle.
Caroline ne parle pas espagnol. Caroline ne parle pas espagnol.
Caroline does not speak Spanish. Elle ne parle pas espagnol. The verb is negative, so you would mark row B. Commençons.
Eric et Sophie jouent au foot. Eric et Sophie jouent au foot.
2. Nous ne jouons pas au basket. Nous ne jouons pas au basket.
3. Marc habite au Canada. Marc habite au Canada.
4. Vous ne regardez pas la télé. Vous ne regardez pas la télé.
5. Je n'écoute pas la radio. Je n'écoute pas la radio.
6. Vous parlez bien français. Vous parlez bien français.
7. Ma cousine étudie à Paris. Ma cousine étudie à Paris.
8. Monsieur Raymond ne travaille pas ici. Monsieur Raymond ne travaille pas ici.
Now check your answers. You should have marked row A for items 1, 3, 6, and 7. You should have marked row B for items 2, 4, 5, and 8. E. Questions et réponses. Look at the scenes in your workbook. For each scene, you will be asked a question. Answer affirmatively or negatively according to the picture. Listen to the model. Modèle.
Est-ce qu'il travaille?
Non, il ne travaille pas.
Commençons. 1,
Est-ce qu'il travaille?
Non, il ne travaille pas.
2,
Est-ce qu'il voyage?
Oui, il voyage.
3,
Est-ce qu'il visite New York?
Non, il ne visite pas New York.
4,
Est-ce qu'il joue au tennis?
Non, il ne joue pas au tennis.
5,
Est-ce qu'elle chante bien?
Non, elle ne chante pas bien.
6,
Est-ce qu'elle nage bien?
Oui, elle nage bien.
Here is that key for you again.
Section 4. Dictée. F. Écoutez et écrivez. You will hear a short dialogue spoken twice. First, listen carefully to what the people are saying. The second time you hear the dialogue, fill in the missing words. Écoutez.
Est-ce que tu aimes jouer au basket?
Oui, je joue souvent avec ma cousine.
Est-ce qu'elle joue bien?
Non, elle ne joue pas très bien. Mais elle aime jouer.
Listen again and fill in the missing words.
Est-ce que tu aimes jouer au basket?
Oui, Je joue souvent avec ma cousine.
Est-ce qu'elle joue bien?
Non, elle ne joue pas très bien. Mais elle aime jouer.
Here's your key for that. Est-ce que tu aimes jouer au basket? Oui, je joue souvent avec ma cousine. Est-ce qu'elle joue bien? No, elle ne joue pas très bien, mais elle aime jouer. Working through the translation of that. Do you like to play basketball? Yes, I play often with my female cousin. Does she play well? No, she does not play very well, but she likes to play. All right, talking about your homework, which is the workbook pages for lesson 7. Exercise 1. The following people are traveling abroad. Complete the sentences with the appropriate forms of visite. So this is to practice conjugating this regular ER verb. Okay, so remember, you take your infinitive and you take off your ER, which gives you your stem, and that's in all the forms of your verb. So here's my stem, and remember for new we add an ONS. So you're going to write those in those blanks in your workbook. Exercise 2, describe what people are doing by completing the sentences with the appropriate verbs. First, write the infinitive in the box and then fill in the correct form in the sentence. Be logical. So this is kind of a two-part exercise. First, you need to decide based on the meaning of these verbs which sentence they go in, and then you need to conjugate them. So number 1, we have Christine and Claire and Oteni. So that's going to be jouer. So I put my infinitive in the box. And then again, J-O-U is my stem. And for Christine and Claire, that's two people. That's like the il pluriel, so I'm going to add an E-N-T on the end. So in the blanks, you need to conjugate it or make it match its subject correctly. Exercise 3. Look carefully at the following scenes and describe what the different people are doing. So we see the example, okay? Melanie is swimming, so we have nage, again conjugated to match Melanie, and Eric et Vincent joue au foot, conjugated to match Eric et Vincent. In case you're not sure, Monsieur Boulot he's working, and Claire and Philippe are watching. The teacher is speaking. And Helen and Mark are listening. Diane is singing. And Jean-Paul and Bernard are listening. So those are those verbs you should use. Exercise 4. Your French friend Caroline wants to know more about you. Answer her questions affirmatively or negatively. So you're answering these, and some of them are affirmative and some are negative. Remember, negative means I'm going to have a ne verb pas in my sentence. So tu parles anglais, right, is asking, do you speak English? So you speak English, so you're going to say oui. Je parle anglais. So you're going to write out answers like that to these questions honestly for yourself. Exercise 5. For many people, Sunday is a day of rest. Say that the following people are not doing the activities in parentheses. So these are all going to be negative. So these are all going to have ne verb pas in them. So we again see the example with étudier, and again here notice it became an apostrophe because étudier starts with a vowel. So number 1, again it's going to be the an apostrophe. Here's my stem of étudier, and for new we add an ONS and then pas. So you're writing those in the blanks, making them negative. Exercise 6. You have a new French pen pal named Isabel. Write her a short letter introducing yourself. So over here, you're supposed to date your letter, right? Like le, number, month. And then again, these bullets kind of correspond to what you're supposed to write. Is kind of a translating one. Au revoir. À demain.